All right, hi, this is Atkin, and welcome to part 3 of our playthrough of Scenario 8, the Flying Scotsman, set in England and Scotland. So we finished off, in the last episode, we finished off this open task, the 40,000 citizens in London, and then we got new tasks. We'd already connected to Plymouth. We've got a task to take 640 passengers directly from London to York, and we've already got that set up. Now we can improve that by having more lines and more places that people can go, and we'll do that shortly. Reach 50,000 citizens in York, so we have to grow York, which will help with this one actually. And express status London to Edinburgh, and we've already set that up. So we are in pretty good shape. And we've got our nice little 3-city cluster going here with double tick growth in Plymouth, Bristol, and London. We could add Dover to the mix fairly easily and make it a 4-city. Be nothing wrong with that at all. And, we got a business opportunity here in London, and I think we will put clothing in London. That's the next logical thing to put in. So we'll put clothing. We've got our cloth over here in Plymouth, and I want to make sure that we've got enough trains running Plymouth to London. There's 2. It takes 20 days. Let's add at least another train to it. Actually, I'd like to add another train to it. Make sure we've got all those goods flowing over there. We've got the cloth coming to the clothier in London. And because those are city lines, we'll be able to move anything that we make in any of these cities to the other cities. Oh, speed up a little bit. Okay, there we go. All right, we should be good on that. I just want to make sure we haven't moved into a stage where we can buy these guys. We have not. We are stuck with them, so to speak. Now, to get more people to go to York, we just need more places they could go. So, for example, we could have a line that connected York to Edinburgh, but I want to get that, or to Castle, or... Well, let me think about this. London to York. So who wants to go to York? 7 a week from London. They can go to Manchester via Birmingham. That's not good enough. Manchester. Be nice if we had like a little Manchester to York. They might take that instead. We could certainly hook in Liverpool and all these other cities. Or it might be nice if we just said, hey, let's just run right up through here, Oxford and Birmingham, and start siphoning off business from Walter here. That would not be a bad thing to do. Okay. And I kind of want to see how many... 29 passengers. Grow York. That's what we really want to do. All right, so we got beer. We got meat here and cloth here. This will be a nice 3-city cluster. Carlisle, Manchester, and York. It's clumsy because of old yellowtails here, but I tell you what we can do. As soon as we get this express line, as soon as this train right here finishes his thing, we should be able to pretty easily set something up. And I tell you what we'll do, since we kind of want to wait for just a minute anyway. Let's close out. Well, we got 3 bonds up. 8, 13, 15. I'm going to use the bond calculator. I thought I was through with that thing, but I want to use it quickly and see if closing this out would open another bond for us. Okay, so I loaded the bond calculator with our current company value and the 3 bonds we have, we would have to close the biggest bond, $852,000, in order to open another bond, because neither of the other 2 would get us where we need to be. So that's not an immediate option, I don't think, because I don't think we want to wait. Well, we could wait. What are we making? Yeah, we're not making much money. I think we're going to have to just keep adding passenger lines and expanding a little bit. Well, again, no. We gotta do this growth task. Let's put a station in here like this. This will be York Freight, and then let's go over here to Manchester and get a Manchester Freight going.
There already was a station of mine in this city.
Yes, but there wasn't a station of mine, and that's what interests us right now. So if we connect these 2 like so, and we don't even really have to grow. I am going to double track it. It's just simpler. And once we get this express line done, it's actually in the way. Once we get it done, we'll double track this and have a York to Edinburgh line. And that will actually generate a lot more people going up to York from London, because all the people going to Edinburgh and up in there will want to get on that train going to York. So that would be cool. So I'm going to set this guy up. And right now, if he doesn't do anything else, he's going to bring meat over here on an automatic line. No, I don't want any passengers. Is that true? I don't want passengers because I don't want them to think they can go up this way to go up there. No, I don't want that. I think we'll just do freight. We're going to do a freight line with 1 train, and that'll give us a beer meat. There we go. And that'll get some meat over here. And then we want the same thing over here. We want a cloth line. And I think we could just set it up like this. We could just put ugly terrain. Let's go kind of with the contours.
2 stations in the same city? I can't wait to see if you break even.
Well, I'm not sure we will break even, honestly, but I do think we will be glad we did it. We're going to come down like this. And this one, I think, 6 degrees. The bridge is the big deal. Well, these bridges here can leave us. 215. Sugar, lumber, corn, grain. Okay. We're going to have to take these 2 and corn over here. So I'm glad this is double tracked. And part of this needs to be double tracked, if not all of it. What would it cost? $217. Well, I definitely want it double tracked like back here, so that we can run, well, it doesn't even have to be that far. Back here, that'll work.
The connection between London and Edinburgh is up and running. A great success for our company.
Well, doesn't want to slide over. Okay, so we can have a line like this. It's double tracked. And it can run from Carlisle to York freight. And I'll fix that. That's the lack of switches down here. And that'll do that. Now we've got our that was the express line, right? Yeah. So I'm going to kill that guy because I just don't care about him. You see, he made $400. Okay, he's gone. Now we can do something that will actually help us make some more money, or get our other tasks done. That London to York task. We're going to hook this up like this, and then we're going to go up here. We will double track this and make this into a real line, a real passenger line. It comes down here like this. Okay, and then we're going to we can keep the bypass in case we need it later. We don't need it now at all, so we'll just kill it for the time being. Run this in like so. It's expensive because we're opening up another platform, and we're also going to take this line over here and run it, let that train move on a little bit. Okay. Make sure those are parallel tracks going up here. Make this, put switches on both sides of it, and that will give us okay. Now, if this is what I think it is, which is, yeah, restaurant and post office. So up here in Edinburgh, we're going to want repairs. We have restaurant and post office already. Do we? Yeah, we'll knock down the post office and put in a maintenance. And then we're going to set up a line. This is going to help with that task of those 640 passengers. York, I forgot this again. And it needs a supply tower. Oh, it has one. You can't see them. All right. So we're going to set up a line that goes from York to Edinburgh Express with the Halda. It's 14 days. We'll want 3 trains on that. We'll get 1 on it. That will stimulate the London traffic, I hope. Plus all the other cities, that any other city that can connect through London to go up to Edinburgh. That's 2. 1 more would be nice. There we go. Now we've got a good line there. And as I said, that should make this line. There's 80 passengers heading up there. Okay. We should be looking better. And let's just see if we have enough trains on this. 3 trains. We could do a 4th train if we wanted to. Wouldn't hurt a thing. Make sure we don't miss anybody that's heading up there. All right, we're doing well on that. Now we gotta get this growth thing. That's the biggie. So we've got the meat and the cloth, and we need corn, logs, and sugar. Corn, logs, and sugar. So the sugar is right out here. We can just kind of hop over. So we have some money. Okay, we gained a little. And we'll just go right through that station. Make it a bridge. Yeah, that's fine. And I will put this, we'll put switches back here in case they're needed. Right now they aren't. And we're going to set up a line that runs here to here. Freight with the dragon. And go. And we're probably missing, what are we missing? No. What are we missing? We're missing signals through there. Okay. Corn. Corn is nearby. I don't want it on this passenger line. Is that the best corn we can do? Yeah, I think so. Let's go up here and get corn. Ooh, will it fit across here? Will it connect? Yeah, it will. All right. Good deal. Okay. And we'll go like this. Yeah. We'll just run parallel. Until we can come over here. And I don't recall what we were doing with research. I think we're holding out, yeah, we're holding out for 300 for Class F, which we're not interested in that train so much as we're interested in what might, come behind it. All right, so we're going to extend this double track out here now. Yeah, and then we could put in some faux double track here. And that should allow us, did we put repairs in this? We're going to. Okay, and that would allow us to pick up corn. So that line that we've set up here with the sugar, we'll just modify that and add the corn to it. Okay, then we'll save some money, get out here, ooh, a lot of money, 463, and get lumber headed to York. It's the next thing we need to get it to grow. Let's see here. All right, good. It's got some sugar now. It's on the verge of growing right now. And when the corn gets down there, it'll actually start to grow. And we got some money, but we need a lot, don't we? 463, okay. How are we looking on our task? We're doing great on London to York. So the biggie now will be growing York. Here comes corn for York, good deal. We'll get access to wells, and we'll go here and come out maybe here. And we could go right through this. Okay, we can double track it back and then pull it back here like this. And then we can finish it off up here. And this side over here, we can make this actually double track. Like so. A double platform, I really should be saying, I suppose. And then we can take that line that's hauling the corn right now, and we can modify it and say, why don't you also go get us some logs? There we go. And confirm. And we've got York growing. Corn on the way. Logs will be on the way as soon as that train makes a run. And then next thing we should look out for, milk and veggies. So milk, oh, there's milk right up here near Edinburgh. Good. I think we'll come out. I think that now it behooves us to double track this. Behooves, isn't that a great word? What a great word, behooves. Uh-oh, it doesn't like something. Probably too tight in there, yeah. Little tight, so we can trash that. We can go like this. Cut it into two sections with a small amount of bi-directional track in the middle. Kind of like that. And this time we'll do it a little differently. We'll do a bypass. So we'll come out here. I think we'll just let's just join that line for a moment. Like that. And then we'll just come immediately off that line. Like, like that. And come down here and then bypass that station and join in like that. And we'll go, let's see. What doesn't it like? Okay, a little confused. Oh, I see. Well, I thought I saw. All right, I don't get this one. Why isn't that? You know, it didn't really like that, did it? Let's go. Let's delete this. I wonder what it didn't like about it, though. Did it not like the idea that it was like touching, or what didn't it like? It seemed perfectly okay. See, it doesn't seem to mind that. It doesn't seem to mind that. It doesn't mind that. Could I have taken it off the wrong thing, maybe? I have done it incorrectly, which is, you know, possible. No, it just does not like that no matter what I do with it. All right, so let's go back here. Delete some track. Let's just I'm just trying not to build a bridge, as if you didn't know already. And I don't know if it's going to do a bridge from this. There. Oh, for goodness sake. Now it doesn't like that. Now are you happy? Okay, so we're going to set up a milk line running into York. No, we're not. Why not? It doesn't like this. All of a sudden, it doesn't. What in the? What? What has happened here, folks? What in the world? Did I do that? I mean, I must have. All right, let's see. What if we? Okay, this is supposed to be merging with the freight line. Should be a simple, straightforward operation. You come in. Well, wait a minute. First of all, let's make sure. These are going up and back. Okay. So you come in like that. And then you go back like that. And it says it doesn't like it. It can't handle this. Do any of you see what's going on? Oh, my word. I figured it out. There. See, all the errors went away. We weren't having a problem up here. We were having a problem way down here because this track got set to go a single direction, and it needs to be bidirectional right here because we're squeezing into this tight spot between these sets of track. So if we wanted to, we could get rid of this expensive. Let's just do just for let's call it proof of concept, if nothing else. I want this to work. I didn't mean to delete that much track, but that's okay. We'll do our bypass again, like this. And have a line that runs parallel up through here. And we'll have a line that comes out of this and merges in like so. Well, that's interesting. That all those problems were not where we were, they were someplace else down the road, right? Yeah, I mean, this should work. We've done things like this before. In fact, we did it on this map, in this playthrough. That lumber for a while was just kind of, I may still be, just kind of crossing our passenger line at one point. Yeah, see, it doesn't mind any of this. It's all good. All right, cool. So now what we're going to do is set up a train running milk into the freight line, freight station. We'll set it to run full, and it will run as soon as we hit 35,000 in York. And York is now this is our train that's heading back. It looks like he's getting a drink. Yeah, a long drink. Well, they do spend some serious time at the supply towers. He's going back to get lumber. That'll get lumber on the way over here and help York grow faster. In the meantime, we're almost done with all of our other tasks, except for growing York. What? Oh. It's this train here. Why has he got sugar? Why is he going back there? Why didn't he do...
Our measures are bearing fruit. A complete
lumber?
Success.
Well, we got that done, but I'm going to set up a line. Run full. Freight. I want some lumber going there to get this started, and we can retire it after it's done. I think when you reset these lines, I think they get messed up sometimes. And what is your problem? He is Carlisle to York. There must not be a supply tower down this way. Okay. After he has a drink, we'll get rid of this tower. It's not really needed. Okay, now they've got logs. We could have bid on that. I actually don't want to. It's too expensive. Now that train, our log train, I think can go away. Is that this one? Yeah. That was a temp. You're just there to accomplish a certain goal. Now our train that's doing the raw materials for York is bringing down corn, and it should go get logs next. Good. And we could put grain on that as well if we wanted to. In fact, why don't we just stick it over here? Since they're a beer producer anyway, we'll just go up here, down here. Run full with grain. Go. Don't want an orchard. Okay, now we're rolling up toward 100% growth. So let's just make sure we got veggies. We want to have veggies ready to go up there. Probably from down here, I suspect. Certainly not over there. We could come out the back of this and run. Actually, we could come over here and parallel this passenger line in case we want to do something later with some freight. Go up like that. Huh. Okay, that looks good, and that could it can actually function just like that as a single track. Doesn't pick up any supplies, so we'll put supplies out there, and we'll have a line taking veggies to York. Out of track 2, running full. Okay, so we've got veggies queued up. We've got milk queued up. And we've got a business opportunity here. Now, what's going on here? Hold on. What are you? That's London Raw. Why would he be there? Oh, because we've still got this train that runs full, don't we? Is this their run full to... Yeah. We don't even want this train. This train is just getting in the way. Because London Raw serves the same purpose. Got double growth down here too. Nice. I don't
Lucky
pay
you.
blackmail.
The blackmailer tried to turn their threat into reality, but was caught in time by your security personnel.
Okay, we can hook up some more cities and make some more money easily enough. We could go to Manchester and then go down here to Liverpool. Probably going to be a single track. Come out of Liverpool and go to I think it's Swansea. Holyhead. My apologies if any of you are from Holyhead or Swansea and are offended by that reference. Okay, you go here. Yeah. Let's see how long that line is before we... Oh, it could be freight, even. It could be an automatic line with the Waverly. It could be one of these, automatic with the stuff. Run a couple of trains. Run a couple of trains on it, and then we'll go back and double track it. And I don't know what's coming next. We're doing this to have something to do and just to keep growing our little teeny empire. Okay. Now, here we could do 1, 2, Liverpool, we could do repairs and a restaurant. And in Holyhead, we could do a restaurant and a post office. And we could have, do we have a line running here? We do not. Okay. We need a train from here to here. It can be a Pure Express. Actually, they both can be Pure Express. Holda Express, 3 days, perfect. And then this line over here, I'm going to change it and make it Liverpool to Holyhead I'm going to make it express and make it the Hulda. And we're going to stop right there. Okay, we're in great shape. We're at 98.7% growth here in York. Now this is one of those in the absence of orders kind of things. When we will put fruit on there, by the way. And I think we'll probably end up. Yeah, I don't know how we're going to do this. We'll probably have one train that does fruit, maybe grain, fruit, and veggies, since they're all on this side. That'll be later when they all kick in. But this is one of those, in the absence of orders, find something and kill it. We're just going to keep expanding. We'll go Holyhead to Swansea, and then Swansea to Bristol, and we'll put a sawmill in. We'll hang on, get a couple of dollars. We'll put a sawmill in Bristol, and we'll set up a line. That doesn't work. And now it works. Okay, we'll set that up, and then we'll see if this works. Yes, it's interesting if you do it the opposite. Do it outside first. There, that'll give us a line that'll go over here and go to the freight, and we're going to have one train that runs. That just because we've got the more demand for logs now, or lumber, or whatever you would call it. We'll set up one freight train that runs down to Bristol. Yeah, now we can stop. So anyway, we'll keep building this and keep growing it and keep seeing what we need to do to make it grow faster and put businesses in and all that good stuff. And as I said, we'll keep expanding our passenger network. We need to get Oxford and Birmingham because, well, we got Birmingham. We're just missing Oxford. We could run Oxford into London easily. And that'll give us that. And we're just waiting to see what happens when we grow this one to 50,000. And we've got it, in pretty good shape right now. And this is one of those, if you knew that was coming, you'd start growing it earlier. It'd probably be, you could even make it part of your cluster with these guys. Bring some cloth from somewhere and go for it. Or put cloth here. That would work. All right, so see you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it'll help you become a better player. I hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe, and join us for our next Railway Empire 2 video. Thank you.